Hi, welcome to my tutorial on multiplying large numbers and decimal large numbers. I'm going to use a method which involves this grid, and I love this method. It makes things so much easier, especially when you're doing decimals. So let's have a look at the first example, 264 times 23. What we do is we set up a grid and make sure there's 3 digits in this number, so we have it 3 columns. There's 2 digits in this number, so we have it as 2 rows. If there was different amounts of digits in the question, you'd just change your grid to reflect that. We write the 264 along the top here. And we write the 23 down the right hand side. And then it's just a case of multiplying the 2 by the 4, the 2 by the 6, the 2 by the 2. 2 fours are 8. See, we've got this split down the middle here. If it's a single digit number, we write a 0 in the top. 2 times 6 is 12. That's not a single digit number, so we write the 1 in the top and the 2 in the bottom. 2 times 2 is 4, another single digit, so we need the 0 in the top there. Second row, 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. And 3 times 2 is 6, so we need the 0 and the 6 in there. Once we've filled that in, if we just draw small dotted lines down here, and for this last one, just extend this out and make it go down like that, just so we know where to put our answers. And all we're doing now, we need to assume we've got diagonal columns along here. Imagine you're just firing an arrow through those diagonal columns, and whatever that arrow hits, we add together. So the first one, 2. The second one, if we fire this arrow through here, it hits the 8, the 1 and the 8. Add those together, you get 17. Now, just like if we were adding numbers together, we don't write the 17 in the box, we write the 7 down and carry the 1. Now remember, we've got to add that on to our next diagonal column. 0, add 2, add 1, add 6. 6 add 1, 7, 8, 9, plus the 1 is 10. We write the 0 down, carry the 1. And then 1 add 4 is 5, add 0 is still 5, but add the 1 gives us 6. Check this last column, there's a 0 in there, so we don't need to write the 0, but it might not always be a 0, so you have to check that last column. So our answer to the first one, 6, 0, 7, 2. It's as simple as that. Now, it doesn't get any harder when you've got decimals involved. If we have a look at this second example here, we've got 41.8, that's our 3-digit number. So we write 41 and put the decimal exactly over the line that separates the columns. And then 2.1 down the side. Again, put the decimal exactly opposite where the line finishes there that separates the rows. Then we do exactly the same thing. 2 times the 8 gives me 16. 2 times the 1 gives me 2, so we write 0, 2. 2 times 4, 0, 8. And then 1 times 8 is 0, 8. 1 times 1 is 0, 1. And 1 times 4 is 0, 4. Put in your dotted lines, remembering to make this one come out slightly before you go down. And again, we're going to add these diagonal columns. 8, 6 add 1 is 7, 1 add 2 is 3, add the 4 gives me 7 again. And then in this one, all we've got is the 8, and again we've got a 0 in there. Our answer, 8778. Now, where does the decimal go? Well, the decimal, that's pretty straightforward. All we've got to do for the decimal is if we go to where the decimal is at the top and extend it down, and then come in from where the decimal is at the side, wherever these two meet, you then go diagonally down, and that tells you where your decimal goes. So this answer, 87.78.